Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. I was here back on May 6th. I think I bored you with all too much history about Hojack, and at any rate, I didn't mean to do that. But at any rate, what I'd like to do is request still, which is what I was here for the last time on May 6th, that we could somehow get a meeting together with the town board to have a workshop to talk about the Hojack Trail or the lack of access to it, and ask for a pedestrian bridge is what we're here for. This time I'm here with a few neighbors, just a few, with some of their concerns. And the real problem still in this whole process is not having a bridge, the access onto the trail, which essentially is coming down a hill and bluntly stopping right at the road, and you're going to have a crosswalk. The real problem realistically is a line of sight problem, and working with some much larger maps and an engineer, we've looked at this, and it's really a dangerous thing that they've created, because starting at Fairview Circle, and I asked any to just drive down there at any point in time. Right now you can't get any place but past Ship Village Creek because we're lacking bridges, a big deep hole in the ground there. But to go down, and when you hit Fairview Circle, look around the corner to see how far you can see, and you won't be able to see to the right or the south side of the road at all. You can see the north side of the road, but that's about it. And the problem is that from that point at Fairview down to where the crossing is going to go in, it's 650 feet. You have to go from Fairview 300 feet more down the road before you can see to the right where the trail will be accessing. So that's not a lot of distance to stop. If kids, whatever, children on bikes, older folks, are maybe is adapted, backing back out of the way when a car's coming down at a higher rate of speed. The aggregate average speed on that road is 43 miles an hour, as reported by Monroe County. So it's, we still think we have a problem with what's been designed. We'd like to have a pedestrian bridge. We have some ideas and suggestions, and we'd like to meet with you on that. With that, I'd like to give it to Henry.
Hi, I'm Henry Nesbitt. I live at 569 Forest Lawn Road. I'm right on the corner of Forest Lawn and Lake Road. So I see the bridge, and I don't have George's expertise, but what I can tell you is over the years, and especially the last year and a half, just dozens and dozens of people every day using the current bridge there. It is a very easy and safe access for people to get from the north side of Lake Road to the south side. And I am concerned about the speed and people crossing. When I go over to see my neighbor, we look 4 or 5 times to be sure. The aggregate speed of 43 miles an hour, I think that's correct. It's the 60 and 65 and 80 miles an hour that come down every once in a while that scares me. And I'm there. I see it. I hear it. Yeah. So with people crossing at a grade level crossing, it gives me some concern. So with that, thank you. Appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you.
I'm Robin Cowdery. I live at 658 Forest Lawn Drive. I'm an avid cyclist, hiker. I use that bridge all the time, and I see a ton of other people using that bridge. Right now, it's a very safe access. Friends of mine that travel that don't live in the neighborhood, so this isn't just about Forest Lawn and Shipbuilders neighborhood. This is about the general community. I see a lot of people using that as an access to get from, say, Lake Road to Drum Road, and then continue on to Van Alstyne. So there's a nice loop that they can make on their bikes, or people with their strollers. So to take this bridge away and make people have to cross over what is a very busy road. And I echo what Henry says, 43 might be the average speed, but very often cars can use it as a drag strip, especially around some of those twisty, windy curves. They find it a challenge, and you can see cars traveling way too fast. So to take out what is now a very safe access across Lake Road out really is a great concern to many of us. So a future meeting to discuss this would be wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Robin, Henry, and George. And we will put you on a future workshop meeting. I will say that we'll get you on in the next couple of months because, as we know, the county, that's a county road, and the county has a 2-year project going on in the 2.2 miles from, I think, Pellet down to Bay over the next 2 summers. They're going to be taking out that bridge, I think, next summer. So, you know, any bridge, I can't imagine it would be going in while they're taking it out next summer, so you're probably talking about a 2023 type thing. But from that standpoint, I appreciate you coming to the town. I do know that there's a lot of county aspects to this because it is their road. It is their right-of-ways. It's kind of rule the roost down there.
Well, it is our trail, but it is their road. Have you by any chance talked to anybody about that design other than us?
Yes, we talked to George Hebert about it, and we've talked with the engineers. They don't have the problem is funding. They said we put one in, but we don't have the budget for it. Their idea of a crossing bridge is total steel construction, and you're looking at $1 million. The bridge that I found, a bridge company that is called York Bridges, they build 80% of all the bridges, whether pedestrian or lighter traffic bridges in the country, and they would build it for $150,000 maximum, and that's designed, shipped, installed for 140 to 150.
Well, we'll get you on the schedule, and I certainly appreciated what you said, Robin, that that it's not just the people in your neighborhood to have an access across.
It's community.
I do know that, and we'll get more robust at the workshop. When I drive by there, people coming from the Hojack across the bridge to your neighborhood are met with a do not trespass sign. So there are some people in your neighborhood that probably are very happy the bridge is coming out because they don't like people coming across that bridge. So there's 2 sides, well, there's 3 sides
Well,
to the story, as we know. So, but we'll get into that discussion.
Forest Lawn is on record as saying that they don't want access to Forest Lawn any longer, so a fence would probably be just fine. And the problem is that people, if they keep going past that, they wind up all the way down Lake Road, where the railroad used to go, and they wind up in people's backyards, and then the people have to ask them to leave.